This is the Elitech Group Chlorochek Cloridometer. We are going to go over how to set it up and run a sample. The first box contains all the components we need to make our working solution. This other box contains our 3 controls or standards. The instrument does come with a pipette you are going to use as well as pipette tips. These plastic tubes contain your different electrodes and measurement probe, as well as a magnetic stir bar. First step is to take out your electrodes and put them in the corresponding slots in the instrument elevator. When you put them in, you want to make sure you have the long end facing downward, and you will place the short end in the instrument. They are color-coded, so the black electrode goes in with the black slot on the right, and the red electrode goes in the red slot on the left. The measurement probe goes right in the front. Make sure to snap it in all the way up in place, because if it is not all the way in, you will not get the correct readings. After those are in, we are going to make our working solution. Pull out your magnetic stir bar and put that in the bottom of the solution beaker. Next, we are going to pull out 1 bottle of the buffer from the kit the instrument comes with, as well as your gelatin solution. Open the bottle containing your buffer and place 20 drops of the gelatin solution directly into the buffer bottle. After that, you can go ahead and put the lid back on both bottles, and you are going to take your buffer bottle now containing your working solution and agitate it until it is completely mixed up and turning a pink color. Once that is mixed up, go ahead and pour it all into your beaker here. Load the beaker into the beaker holder here at the bottom, and you can now use the touch screen to tap measure. Instructions appear on the screen telling you how to proceed. We are going to take our controls and get those ready. Use the holder that comes with the instrument and place your 3 controls into the slots. Use the ampule tool to break off the top of the ampules so you can pipette them into your working solution. Now the instructions on the screen say to add the working solution to the beaker and place it in the tray, which we have already done. Then lower the electrodes into the solution. The stir bar will start spinning. It will process for a minute. It says we can go ahead and add a 10 microliter sample solution. We are going to just use our level 3 sweat control, and with a new pipette tip to deposit a 10 microliter sample right into the middle of the vortex being created by the stirring rod. Once it detects that you have added the sweat standard, it will beep and say it is ready for samples. Before we run any samples, we are going to use the sweat controls to make sure that the instrument will give us correct readings. We are going to take our level 1 sweat control and pipette a 10 microliter sample right into the middle of a spinning solution. This will give us a reading, and we will want to make sure that the value falls within the range specified on the insert that comes with the sweat control box. Ours is good and falls within our appropriate range, so we can go on to our next sample. Just replace your tip here and let's pipette our level 2 sweat control. Again, try to pipette right into the middle of the vortex. That level 2 control also falls within the range specified for our control batch, so we can do the same thing with the level 3 sweat control. With this also falling within our range, we can now run samples knowing that the Chlorochek will give us an accurate sample reading. We have a sample of a soft drink we are going to run as our patient sample, so you can go ahead and add 10 microliters, wait for the sample reading to show up on your screen. And that is how to run the Chlorochek Cloridometer. When you are finished, you can use the magnet to retrieve your stirring rod and properly dispose of the working solution.